Hi everybody, this is Karen with your weekend review for this week. Today is August 23rd. So this week began August 18th. Let's start with your weekend review. In education news, let me stop because most people are saying, what's in your hair? Well, I got this flower in my hair because according to Mayor McRourke, we're in Fantasy Island. That's my new name for Todd Strange, Mayor McRourke. Fantasy Island because I don't think he gets it. So goes education, Todd. So goes the city. It's gone. It's gone. Today, Friday, we had water off, unsanitary conditions at MLK Elementary School, in which the word didn't come down to after 12 o'clock, almost 12:30, to move those children, special needs children first, to take them to South Lawn Elementary School and then move the other children to South Lawn Middle. Number one, that disrupted South Lawn Elementary and Middle School's day. Babs, do you have your thinking cap on? I know Tommy Vice sent you a letter admonishing you about the grade change and scandal, but I mean, you're gonna have to put that thinking cap on. You're gonna have to use your brain, sister. I mean, it just doesn't make sense that you will wait to 12:30 for a decision to move those children. The day is almost gone. Were parents notified? Children who take medication, who gave them bottled water? Because I hope they didn't drink that nasty ass brown water. Very unsanitary. I hear they had sack lunches and all, but who washed their hands in the kitchen and with what water? And do you think that little hand sanitizer just unsanitary to keep it open that long? I just don't know why you didn't just do a robocall to parents, please come pick your child up or children, because we're having issues with the water. Now you can tell WSFA and WKA all you want. You know people who work there and who are parents there who were there to know that the water was off this morning. You do know that, don't you? But we won't call their names. Then they said you didn't even come out. We love the kids. Don't we love the kids? Your contract say you love the kids. What else? Custodians. I hear that they're downsizing in custodian positions to reducing them from 3 to 2. So as recent as Tuesday, Wednesday this week, you had custodians being transferred to other job locations. I mean, Babs. I mean, what were you doing all summer? While you were in China, the flight to China, you could have been making notes and plans then. But it must be highlights, beautiful highlights in your hair. Maybe you were getting the highlights done on the trip to China, because you're not really thinking. What is your thinking cap? In other education news, Lee High School parents, and I would suggest this to everybody at Lee, go get a TB test. It's free at the health department. We told y'all this June 28th. I don't know why y'all sitting down waiting like it doesn't exist, like you live in your own Fantasy Island. Mayor McRourke got so many of y'all just discombobulated. It just doesn't even make sense. I want y'all to wake up. I really do. Please go get tested for TBs, tuberculosis. June, we told y'all that it was a child and notifications were sent out to about 100 students and faculty. Well, evidently another child came up that tested positive. They didn't even tell everybody this summer. So what we're going to have, Montgomery, this is not a scare tactic, is an epidemic of TB running around here. And even though the state employee who works for the health department said, Dr. Merrimack says, TB isn't what it used to be, but I hear now that they've hired a pediatrician from out of town to explain it to you guys, the new way of testing. So if it wasn't that much of an issue, why didn't they hire their own, and why aren't they giving press releases, blurbs in the paper? Come on the news and let the parents know how serious this is. And the principal and the superintendent, I hear, are going to send out letters saying if y'all don't get tested, you won't be able to return to school. Now that's just the word, I don't know, street committee, that's what they reporting on. The MPS grade challenge and scandal continues. It's been going on since Tommy had turkey last Thanksgiving. He said the results would have been back then, and then he'll make a decision. Tommy, it's time to start basing turkey again. It's almost Labor Day. So when you come out, send them their letter, but they have 21 days to do this, that, and the third. Tommy, the investigation, it must be so widespread that it took a year, almost a year, to complete. Babs hired somebody who was an ex-FBI agent. Wasn't me, but hired somebody else. But don't start firing and revoking these teachers' licenses. They need to get together and do a class action lawsuit if that happens, on the strength that they were given instructions, and I do believe it came from the top, not from the principals. They don't make it up. These teachers don't make enough to come together to say, I'm working on my weekly plans for 30 minutes to an hour just to pass students who not doing anything. Come on, Tom. Now, if they let Babs off on this, I know, and I have a greater disrespect for Mayor Mac Rourke, Mayor Mac Revenue, Mayor Mac Dumbass, Mayor Todd Strange. But that's all I have on that. Let me let you know two important things that's coming up on the City Council meeting September the 3rd, and I will update y'all about the moratorium on payday lending and title loan companies. We do want you there in attendance because we do want a moratorium placed on that. Interest rates on payday loans and title loans in excess of 400%, and it might be 436 or 456%. It's just too much, and you'll never pay those back. And you see them popping up everywhere, and I know you need money to pay your bills, but it's called extension plans, payment plans. Call and work with your bill collectors. Everybody has bad time every now and then. If I can't pay my bill on such and such, I call Alabama Power. Hey, I need an extension. That's what you need to do, because you're gonna get in debt and drive yourself crazy. And another item that's gonna be on, which is a public notice now, for Tuesday, September 3rd, after Labor Day, when y'all full of beer and barbecue, 2:00 p.m. Now, who they think? What public is going to be available at 2:00 p.m. Tuesday, September the 3rd, for the uninsured motorists and expired license towing ordinance? That's going to be back
up at issue, and y'all know how I feel about that, because, and I do believe Glenn Pruitt was the author of this. But last year, like I told him, women change purses. And if we negate to put our license in our other purse, then you mean tell me you want to tow our car? Oh, you're saying expired license. Same principle. If the state gives you 60 days to renew your license, and you're pulled over in March and your license are expired in February, you actually have until April to renew your license, unless y'all have changed the state law, which to me is conflicting with what you want to do. You want to tow people cars, they'll have to pay the ticket for uninsured motorists, the ticket for expired license, the ticket or the fee to get your car back out of the daily towing service, to have it towed and to be stored wherever, probably at one of those hotels y'all tearing down on West South Boulevard. Y'all, you know. So I'm saying, y'all need to think about ordinances before you create them off of emotion because somebody hit your car who didn't have insurance. You're making enemies, and when it's time to be re-elected, and I'm not saying you want all your constituents to be your friends, but if they don't coincide with the state laws, it's a conflict of interest to me. And just think about some things. Golly. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, and we're praying that we have a safe, peaceful weekend with no murders or homicides. Well, they're not reporting them anyway, because we had a shooting in Foxcroft Apartments in which they said it was a homicide, but you know, the lady who died, who got stabbed August 10th on South Court Street, they said she did not die. She did not die from a stabbing. She got cut. And she died the next day of natural causes. I don't know, maybe the knife was dirty. Yeah, you take that in where you want to take it. On South Court Street today, let me just end with this. 1508 South Court Street, I believe that was the address. They had a house surrounded by SWAT. You know, SWAT with the green uniforms. They had their AKs. Oh, they were everywhere. Nice looking guys. They had the white trucks on the side, the SUVs. They had so many people up under a tree. White people up under a tree. So I rolled by, took pictures. I went back because I was curious as to what was happening. So close to Lanier High School. You know, didn't know if they put the school on lockdown or not because they had enough SWAT team. It seemed like it was something dangerous going on. But when I rolled back through about 15 minutes later, all the people from the backyard were gone. It was just like a couple of SWAT team members there looking on the ground in the backyard. Don't know if we'll ever hear about that story because now, you know, only black people do bad things in Montgomery. And when you live in Fantasy Island with Mayor McRourke, nothing else. There are no problems. It's good in the hood. Until next time, have a happy weekend. And the street committee will be reporting.